Why a man like him, a well-known physician and all, would choose to work here?
It's rare Lady Luck smiles down on us here.
I just don't know.
Best not to question reasons why. Aye, but sometimes the price is too high. And there's always a price.
Welcome back. I'm Ash Strong with Midlife Gamers. This is Vampyr. We're finding out about the people, the citizens, the rich of London today. What are you doing here?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city as soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
You're a weirdo too, just
Can you
like
tell
your
me anything
brother.
about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
Yes, I do.
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too.
Much like
This
how I like
city
my own city.
tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
What's that?
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Okay. About your argument with your brother.
Tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes.
Breach.
Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
Mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He has always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
This guy's weird. Who are you waiting for?
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question.
I bet I could
don't
literally
know
just
that
go back
person.
and forth
And why is that?
between these
This
two.
person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Well, hello, Mr. Baker.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
You got clues? No?
Goodbye for now.
Okay. That was incredibly weird. Oh, don't stop walking. Alright, this big loopy loop. We went loop. We did loop. This loop? This is loop. What about this loop down here? What's down here? Huh? Did I come this way? It was literally the last episode. I don't remember. Yes, I did come this way. Okay. Jump on in. That's a church, alright. That is a big old church. I'm back here now. So, ladies and gentlemen, where shall I run through? Let me go back to the main hub town for 1 second. I'll actually just pause right here. Okay, and we're back. So, we're here to finish up some of the quests, which you can't do until you come back the
Good
next
evening,
day.
Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Personal questions about the restaurant I recommended.
Did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasures?
Your money could be more usefully spent.
Don't you think your money could be better spent in these difficult times?
Your words hurt, Doctor. I thought you and I were friends. But since you ask, I'm rich enough to finance my passions. And various charities across the city.
Perhaps my words were too harsh. Please forgive me if I've upset you.
Oh, no harm done. After I die, all my fortune will go to the suffering people of the East End. Until then, I aspire to live the most pleasant life possible.
Oh, that's surprisingly
I may
nice
have
of
a
you.
look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Surprisingly. White phosphorus? Yeah? All of it? Thanks. And your sodium. And you know what? None of this stuff, because it's overly expensive. Just the cheap things. Give me all that cheap stuff. Not this stuff. This stuff? This stuff is moderately cheap. This one. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. This stuff? Nah. I think I already have enough. Nah. Thank you. Nice little shop, dude.
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
Ah, hello, you. Hey, bud.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
It's okay, bud. These are the documents you wanted.
These are the documents you wanted me to look for. I think I've gathered all the available occult research about vampires.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. That'll help me separate the myths from the facts.
I'm not sure you can consider this material factual, but it's yours now. What do you intend to do with it?
First, I'm going to show them to Venus. It'll open her eyes and make her understand the importance of my mission.
Good for you. Good for you.
What can you tell me?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge.
Oh,
You need some...
bye. Yeah, experience. Alright, so, 1 second. Let's see here. Oh, I've done them all. She has this migraine, though. Where are you? Where is she? So that's the dude who was down, like, below the floor. Let's go visit my house, because I did do those
Whether
quests.
you need to buy something or not, I'm happy to help.
Because I did the quest for him, which is for me. I got stuff in my house too, so I might as well collect it up. Hey, bud.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan?
Hey, what's up? Life in London? Fine. Personal question. Leave if you could?
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
Damn. Damn, boy. Hold on 1 second. I just want to make sure this isn't like a... Oh. 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 So,
You
I
have
recycled
served this
it, I
family
think.
extremely well, Avery. Your support.
my
during
father's
these
watch
terrible
I could
times
give
is
to
much
Avery.
appreciated.
I
Then
just
I will
realized.
All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You
Damn.
clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
My home is here.
My home is here, and I have nowhere else to go. But this house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
That's good news. Whatever changes you have in mind, I'm sure we will find an arrangement that suits your mother also.
Yes. Yes.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of
Yes,
course,
Avery.
Mr. Jonathan.
Please.
But please return as soon as possible.
Avery, you're a good man. I wish I didn't recycle that thing just now. Or just now, as in last episode. Did a little, mini, like, custom crafting thing. Just went over the, like,
She sometimes
my options.
got alone and can't find her way home.
Sorry about that. Brother came in to cook some food. Didn't want to rudely capture him. And I also had a mozzarella stick. Mother? Mother. Mother, is this you? It's been a fortnight, Mother. Come up here, baby. Come up here, Peppy. Peppy's coming up. Come up. Pep, pep, pep. Pep, 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 pep. Pep, 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 pep. Pep. Peppy. Ah. Peppy is my baby. Mother. Oh, Mom.
Mother,
It's my mom.
good evening.
Jonathan, is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
You're
I'm
better.
right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary,
Oh.
she is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
What? What are you talking about?
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Oh, Mom.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
Oh my God. I didn't know I would talk to my mom. Ma! Let me see this isn't like a weird, crazy choice that'll destroy your life. It's really don't want her to cheat. I lost my way.
Lost my way. Somewhere between the boat and the house, my life changed completely.
You should have told me, Johnny. I would have understood. You always were a secretive little boy.
Yeah.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone.
Oh.
If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Oh.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Well.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject, and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
So, do you know I'm a vampire? Like, in the loose term of vampire.
Avery is right.
Like, you know I'm
Do
not
you think I should take better
alive.
care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
About your family.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson, and my son-in-law, you're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
I'm not dead, though.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Oh, bro.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son.
Well, that was
Please
that
come
was
back soon.
gut-wrenching. You fucking crazy old bitch. Go here. Ah! Quickly, Jonathan. Mother.
Your father and I have spoken about your fiancé, Mary. We believe he'll be an honorable husband for you. We'll set a date for the marriage then. That way, I'm sure one of my children will give me grandchildren. I understand your thirst for knowledge, Jonathan, and your father and I are proud of it. But you are not that young anymore, my son. When will I meet your son?
Oh. This is more sad now. No.
You could ascribe my romantic tendencies to my French origins if you want, Aubrey. But I'll never cease to believe in a match made in heaven, my beloved.
I really wish you could meet her, Mother. You would love her.
Where the fuck am I? Where there's a fucking vampire?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, lady. Don't walk up to your mom all grimacing. Please. No, that's not what I want. Stop locking on. She's maxed out. That's what I wanted. Oh man. She's full-blown crazy. Her brain's been broken.
I'm not sure visiting Italy is a good idea this time of the year.
I don't think so either. Let me talk to you, Mom.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
About family? Do you really see our
really
fellas?
see Mary and Father? Do you also see me as one of the dead?
Yes. For many years, it was just a game. Since your father left us without a word, I took to the habit of speaking to him.
Yes, I remember. I sometimes spied on you and listened to you talking with Father in the garden. It made me so angry then. But it was just a game, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. But since then, my poor dead Mary visited me in my room. She led me to her grave, and there you were. I now know the dead can haunt us.
You don't... You did
I'm
not
so
deserve this.
sorry. You did not deserve to endure this. Mary should never have done this to you.
That's true, my son. But you know what the worst part is? I liked it when Mary spoke in my head. Now she is silent, and it makes me so sad.
Should I leave you alone? Just ask, and I swear you'll never hear from me again.
Oh, no, Johnny. You're always welcome in this house. And one day, when I finally die, we'll all be together again. Just as Mary promised us.
Oh, she's crazy.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
She's crazy.
Aubrey, I'm not sure visiting Italy is a good idea this time of the year.
But she's like, how do I say? How do I open that door? Damn it. Well, alright. Well, alright. Let me go down there. Let's talk to Avery one last time. Isa. Oh, is he maxed out now? Shut up. Alright, cool. Maxed out. Maxed out. Maxed out. Almost maxed out. Maxed out. Maxed out. Almost maxed out. I need to find this bitch. No info. Half infos. So we're getting there. We're almost done with all the dialogue for the town. But you know, evil is afoot. As it always has, and as it always shall be. I'll be right back, for this is destiny. Alright, hello. So I was going back to the mansion, but then I was like, I didn't go down this one, and down these stairs over here. And then there's these weird things. Right? It's weird. And then I saw this guy. And I was like, wait, I know this guy. I need to talk to this guy. This guy's super.
Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
Super important. The crime of lost knowledge. Vampires are dangerous and deadly, vicious sometimes. Are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. This is a fact that I won't deny it. And I won't deny it, and that's precisely why we must understand what they are, sometimes who they are, in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavel Joseph, conducted by one of us in 1548, when he finally encountered the creature in Spain? Do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by the vampire warmed our heart each time we read them? For they were all extraordinary windows to the past of which we only have glimpses. Well, Titus Flavius Joseph is no more, since the Vatican's hunters destroyed him a few weeks ago, and with him vanishes unearthed treasures of knowledge about the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heartbreaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path of the Guard Penguin is a criminal as it is barren. For each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts on the old vampires of England, instead of carefully and respectfully approaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots with the immortals. They wipe an opportunity. The concept of great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills words and thoughts, drinking at the fountain of knowledge. I have 7 more to go. Cool. Hey, bud.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir.
What?
Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You
What up,
are
Tall
the
Tree?
leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you have not taken another life since your poor sister died.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Tell me about
What
the
can you
neighborhood.
tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then.
Oh, I can tell you many things. But but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Damn, bro.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
What do you do
Tell me
here?
about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire?
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course.
Oh, boy.
I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed.
Fine, I
even
won't
to
read it.
immortals.
Easy peasy.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Can you read
Can
the
you
cards
read the
for me?
cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
I guess I'll pay.
Here is the money.
The alchemist. A wise and cunning mind who lives by lying to all but himself. He sells false promises and is proud of it.
Okay. Do you just give hints to people?
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan, and open your mind.
Do you give me hints?
Here is the money.
The sorceress. A heart-shaped trap built to entangle a loved one. Mirrors on every wall to see her own reflection constantly.
Oh. You do just give me things. Okay. Yeah, I don't want... That's good. How do you know?
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
Alright. Speak.
All right. Let me hear it.
You're on a path to redemption, Jonathan. But be careful. One single trip and you'll fall.
That doesn't sound promising.
Take this, young Ekon, as a personal reward for your
Oh,
strong will.
hey.
Keep following the right path and you'll reach safety.
Oh, that's fucking rad.
How do you...
I told you.
Is it possible?
We'll just skip through this because I
I
didn't
would
do this
rather
option.
not know.
Okay.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Oh, shit. I mean... She did not deserve this fate.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
Oh.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Rivalry with the Guard Queen
I
Win.
know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just
That's
a
fine.
club of academics and scholars.
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Okay. Tell me about...
Is there anything you could tell me about
Dawson.
Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course, we met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Oh. Oh my.
Goodbye.
All right.
Until we meet again.
Let's do
I
this
rarely
man's
wonder
quest, or at least
Yet
cue it up.
amuses me to converse with your kind. Fool and the Empress again.
Let's see what this mother... So he can tell me hints about all these other people if I don't have them. And I did look into it. He cannot, if I missed one has an X, I will never get it. He can't give me that. He won't tell me stuff about himself. And since I have failed one, he will always take my money and be like, no. So that's something to be aware of. Yes. But all these other ones I could find if I could just find them locally. Like, where are you, lady? I need you. I need to cure you. You're
Trying to
sick.
tell us.
Oh, 1 second, too. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, this is very important. This one is very, very important. This one will guide me to the truth. Where is it, in fact? Whitechapel? Let's go. We're going down to Whitechapel. We got that side quest to do. It's super important because it leads me down a better path, a better path, a better path. Pause. Hello, everyone. So, I figured out that I can't do this guy's quests until later on to another story point. It's locked in the theater, so I don't know when that'll happen, but down the road I guess I have to go back in there for something else. I don't know. This guy, she hasn't shown back up again, so I also was like, I might as well, whatever. I just used whatever I can, whatever experience I had. Oh, people getting sick. That's fine. People getting sick. People getting sick. People get sick. That's a good thing. Because I do know something that's coming up ahead of me. So this is all fine. All these people getting sick is actually a good thing. Because it makes a certain choice more meaningful to do. What choice could that be? I don't know. Maybe, I'm not, maybe, you know what I'm saying? So, I gave myself the opportunity to hold more ammo. And I also made my blood barrier a little bit faster so I could use it more and it lasts longer. Which, you know, pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And while I'm here... What? Oh, well, I guess... He gave me a thing, I can't use it yet. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out what to do with this old dude. And, there are a couple people in here, too. That,
Lisa, can't let you see how we do. The beast.
Oh, I didn't realize people would be back. So I'm hoping that lady's back so I could also treat her. I would really like it if I could treat her. So I'm going to do right before I go in here, I'm going to talk to a detective because he will just know if she's back or returned. Which is kind of convenient. He's right over here. I believe. Yeah. He should be right up ahead of me. Maybe around this corner here. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, bud.
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Yes, I am. About your investigation.
What are you investigating, exactly?
Well, my 2 missing persons cases have been solved.
Ba-ba-da-ba. That means she
You
is
just
back
act
to
like
where
it.
she should be.
Or do you know something I don't?
I was lucky enough to find them both while conducting my investigation in this part of town.
Why do I still have the feeling that you're hiding something?
I mean...
What about the abductor? Was it the same person?
I
No.
don't think so. You had better interview Miss Teasdale and Mr. Kimura on that matter. All I did was to lead them safely home.
Hey,
Goodbye,
that means I could go cure her,
Goodbye,
talk to
Dr.
her.
Jonathan Reed.
So,
I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
right before I go do this whole main mission, I'm going to jump over there, talk to her real quick. I'll be right back. And here she is. Hey.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
And that was... Oh, when's your headache?
Do you
have
need
a headache?
my medical attention, miss?
I don't need your help specifically. I can assure you there are many competent doctors around.
Oh, it's fine.
I have no doubt about it, but I'm offering you my help anyway.
All right then. But please leave me alone for now.
No problem. What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Were you fired?
No, it's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
Be very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once.
Woo!
Vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me.
So,
"Reese,
do people
if
just
you
know
want something,
vampires?
Don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it. Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter. I'll be his apprentice.
Oh. You shouldn't...
What can you tell me
Shouldn't
about
do
this
that.
area?
I've never really liked this part of town. It was where my father wanted to live. I won't remain here much longer.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said, Louise, always treat people like you want them to treat you.
I mean, that's true. 100%. Alright.
Why did your father feel guilty? He seemed so eager to welcome you back, as though he'd done something wrong.
Last time we saw
Oh,
each other,
sorry
we
about
had
the
a
mic hit.
argument. I left the house and ended up in a pub. That's where the vampire met me. Dead drunk.
I see.
We argued a lot, me and Dad. But he always came home. I'm sure that's why he went to find me. He knew something bad had happened.
He never gave up on you.
Your father never gave up on you. In the end, he risked everything to save the daughter he loved.
Yeah, that was my dad. Tough bastard, just like me. Even if I'd broken his leg, he would have gone looking for me.
What do you mean?
That last argument we had, it was more of a fight, actually. He slapped me and I kicked him hard in the balls.
Oh, and there it is, baby.
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic, not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right? That may be the last thing my father taught me.
Louise, what can you tell me about the vampire who captured you?
The little fucker claimed he'd fallen in love with me. That he wanted to spend eternity with me. Not a bad idea. At least that's the way it seemed at first.
Really? Did you consider accepting his proposal?
Well, immortality. Not a common wedding gift, is it? I think he just wanted to have his way with me. Can vampires even fuck, Doctor?
Ooh.
Well, I really can't answer that. Well, since they are creatures of blood, physically speaking, I suppose an erection is possible, but
Don't be embarrassed, Dr. Reed. I was just asking.
Oh, Jonathan. That's why we're playing this game.
You seem to cherish
Just for that one moment where
Dad was the
Mr.
best.
Prim and Proper.
Kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise used to say, mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
How'd that thing happen on your face?
The opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now. Nothing bad can happen to him.
Oh, minus
Goodbye,
the demons!
And be careful. Until we meet again.
Or, you know.
In your house, Dad. Not mine.
Alright. So we did that. So, finally, we will progress on with this main story. It's really just the start of the chapter too, so I don't know what's in store, really. I didn't look too far ahead. I just wanted to know, because I knew this was going to be a thing. He's a pillar. That's why I looked it up. Because I was like, oh, he wants me to turn him into a vampire. And Elizabeth is like, don't do it. And he's like, do it. So I wanted to, you know. Yeah. So I do know what's in store. I know what I want to do. I don't really want to do it, but... we'll see. We'll get there. We're moving forward, everybody. This is exciting. Again, almost done with this game. I know level-wise, I'm already ahead of pretty much everything. Oh, this isn't... Oh, it's the other side of this room. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Knock, knock. Whose house is this? Is this the house? Is there stuff anywhere? No? Alright, just house. I saw a thing. Did you see anything? I saw a thing. Okay. Any winnies. Posy Wazzy. Alright, we're in the
Dawson's
mansion. Oh.
Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Oh, don't worry. We'll figure it out, bud. Okay, just avoid that room. It's not that hard to do, huh? There's people here. There are 2 citizens in this building somewhere. I have to talk to them. I must know who they are. They have sweet, delicious experience. Oh, here we go, here we go. Come on, oh, come on. Give me stuff. Don't flake on me, game. I think it's honestly a bug at a certain point. It could, because I use so much stuff. I use so many resources. So many resources. I can't even begin to describe to you the resources. See, here we go. Oh, hello, Jess.
It's locked.
Are there other people here? I feel like I've been everywhere. Honestly. Honestly? Honestly? Let's go in. Let's do this. Next time. I'm Ash Strong with Midlife Gamers. I would love to continue this on, but I need a quick break. It's gonna be like more than a break, so I kind of, kind of gotta do my own thing. Kind of hungry and stuff. So I'll do this right away. Talk to him, get this out of the way, move on the chapter. And then I don't know what's in store for us, really. But it's exciting. But if you like any of the content we're producing, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Facebook page. Check out our Twitch. And I will catch you next time. Peace out. Hey everyone, here's some videos you may enjoy, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. You can also find us at our Twitch channel, MLG Podcast. Again, me and Corey thank all of you, and we'll catch you later. Pew, pew, pew.